In today's video, I'm going to explain why you need a morning routine as a successful entrepreneur, a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-figure earner, for you to develop the best you possible. And what I'm going to show is going to debrief everything of what you're doing on a daily basis and what you're doing even to prep for the day for yourself to really make this solidified and work in your favor. Basically, you're going to need to get ahead. As an entrepreneur, you're always focusing on being the best, getting more sales, getting more money in the bank account, how you can improve this, how you can do that. So if you're able to get ahead and start earlier, to focus on that work, get into deep work, to get more work for whatever done, to have more meetings or be on time, just more proficient and more effective for yourself, then you're going to have to get up early. So I'm talking a 4, 5, 6 is like approaching a little bit like late. 7, 8, like when you're approaching those times, then you're missing time that you could be working either on yourself, on your business, on your team, or even just more time if you needed with family, friends, anything of that sort. So being massively ahead is only going to push you so much more further. Okay, so what I have on screen is the daily process broken down. I'm going to really dive into this. So I do this with my team members. I explain this whole process and then we just start applying it. And it all starts once again with that early wake up. That early morning wake up, getting up at an hour that most aren't. You need to be ahead. This is how it works. You being an entrepreneur, you getting to the best possible you, and to have a really fluid day for yourself and to stay in flow state is going to allow you to push forward. And that all starts in the morning. That all starts with not waking up 8, 9 o'clock. Like, you're missing so much potential and opportunity in yourself if you're doing that. And it gets you more alert. It gets you more focused, gets you more just at your peak performance, which is what we're striving and going after, but you're also thriving. That's the other thing when you're so massively ahead. So the early morning wake up, that's the first thing. So the way this goes, it goes in order, by the way. So from left to right, the next thing would be going into your workout. So when you go into your workout, you're raising your vibration, and this is allowing you to get rid of any negative toxins, energy leaks, anything from the day before, the night before, even just waking up early in the morning. Obviously have your breakfast and whatnot. A protein and a carb source is going to be perfect. Having a whole bunch of fat is going to make you feel like brr. So you don't want that. Just a protein and a carb source, then go off to the gym first thing in the morning. I like to do sometimes just a protein shake and a banana for sorts, for example, right? And in the workout, then you're just there to really get your mind right for the day. Get everything flowing, blood flowing, and just raising those endorphins and your vibration once again. Remember, when you are in that workout, you are digging deep into your habits overall, your discipline, right? For each rep, because the way you do it with your reps, it's going to be the way you do it when it comes to that deep work that you have to do for the day, that team meeting, that confidence, just overall for you to develop the greatest you and to feel great. That's going to come from those reps, overcoming those obstacles when you don't feel like doing it, when you don't want to wake up, when you don't want to hit that workout, when you don't want to hit that extra rep. You're able to do that. And that's all from the workout itself. So this whole process, by the way, is all about winning. You're all about overcoming all the hurdles, and it's constantly pushing you forward in the direction that you want, and it's regardless of how you feel. So it's a non-negotiable daily process, right? Now we finish our workout, we just smash that shit, boom, done. Okay, easy, 45 minutes, hour, tops. You know, you're busy all the time. I definitely get it. So being in there in 3 hours is not going to happen. For my guys, we make it all customizable, so you're still able to pack on muscle, lose weight, and you're doing it at the same time in just 45 minutes to an hour, by the way. You don't need to be in there for 3+ hours. Got this shit mastered. So the next thing is that self-reflection. You go into stacking the wins that you've done so far for the morning. So for example, it would be like, didn't miss my wake up. I woke up at 4 a.m. today, fucking winning. Like, that's just an example. And then what you're doing in this as well is that you're building extreme confidence for the day. Because I like to think about it like this, is every single day I start at 0. I'm at 0%. When I wake up, I'm around like 10%. Boom, I did that. I didn't miss. Go hit my workout. And like 25, 30%. Boom. Now I just wrote down all my wins so far this morning. I didn't miss this. I did this. Boom, we're winning. Now we're at like 40, 45%. I listened to a podcast while I was working out. Boom, that's another win. Boom, boom, boom. So you're constantly gaining wins under your belt for the day. And this is where you learn a lot about yourself in this self-reflection. And you're also working on the things that did not go your way, or you need to focus on like your weaknesses specifically. So you're writing your wins, and then you're also focusing on what you can improve to become the best you possible, because there's always room for improvement. There's no ceiling around here. So that's where the self-reflection comes into effect, and it's very powerful the more that you do it. Now, you go into some reading. Reading is going to be very powerful because you're learning from other people. And with journaling, that's where you're learning about yourself. And in the journaling too, writing goals and whatnot, that's super important too. With the reading, you're learning once again about anything that you're interested in. You're just gaining perspectives from other people. And this is going to allow you to help yourself when you're in those scenarios, when you're on those team meetings and you need that like confirmation. Maybe you read something in a book and you can use it as an example, for one of your team members to use. And it comes in handy because you're on that same wavelength now, because you're so locked in. You're just focused. You're working on yourself. It just activates the brain as well. So it's really good to do some reading. Definitely recommend. Remember, non-negotiable on this. So regardless of how you feel, you may think this is hard. It's not. You just have to start it. That's the thing. Don't just make excuses and think, I don't have time. This is impossible. How am I going to fit all this in? You're doing this over the span of the day when you have the time. You get it? It's not like in the first hour, you're doing all this, you're doing this when specifically you have the time, but you have to make it happen for yourself. So those are the main things. The last thing is just a part of your lifestyle overall, right? Like anybody can do this last one, and that's hitting your specific macro goals. So you need to keep it diet clean, tracking food, keep everything in alignment. This is going to allow everything to stay congruent with everything that you're doing, because your habits are a reflection of you. Your business is a reflection of you. If your team members are not respecting you, that's because you are not in full alignment. They don't respect you. That's just the cold, hard truth. If you're overweight and pudgy looking and you're trying to talk some sense into them and they're not listening to you, and you're wondering why they're not listening to you, let's just be real. It's probably because of the way you treat yourself. Do you treat yourself serious? Then you have to take that step back and say, damn, I need to take myself more seriously so my team can take me seriously. So doing these things plus your macros is a big one. And just eating better overall is going to help a ton, because what we consume, we become, and what we think about. So having the foods that add up to that is going to be superb for your confidence overall, because if you're eating a lot better, you're going to be able to perform a lot better and function correctly and be able to give the proper feedback to just your business and to your team. And again, it stacks a lot of wins. It stacks a lot of wins just doing the required work of just plugging in your food. That's what we do around here, because you have to know exactly what you're eating. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to lose the fat, lose the weight, put on muscle, put on size. It's not going to work. It's not going to work if we don't know what is going into your body. And you're also building solidified habits this way, instead of doing the guesswork. So yeah, it may be annoying at first, but you have to go through this to make it fucking work for yourself. And just eating better. You need to eat better. You need to function properly. In order for all this to work, you're going to have to do these main 5 things to be massively ahead and to have a solid routine so it's something that you can stick to and you can sustain it. Because I've been doing this for over a year now straight, and I love it. At first, what I started, like my early wake up was at a time where I could just really see like, okay, this is okay for myself, but it was challenging. So you don't have, I do 4 a.m. every single day. You don't have to do 4 a.m. If what's comfortable, I don't want to say super comfortable, but something that's challenging enough for you, but not something that's detrimental where it's really taking a toll on your health, on yourself and your business, make it something that's challenging, not something that's like super fucking hard that you're only able to do for like 2 days and then you slip up. Like you want to start, let's just say 6 a.m. and then as you continue to do it, so at month 1, you're at 6 a.m. every single day. And month 2, you do 5:45 a.m. Then month 3, 5:30. So you're able to build on top of the consistency that you've been doing, and you just back it up with more intensity. Just rip that motherfucker. That's how you do it. That's how I did it to start too. I didn't start at 4 a.m. I would crash in 2 days if I did that. One time I tried and it did not work. So definitely don't do that. It's not going to work. And a lot of weight loss coaches don't show this shit. They just want you to lose weight, or these morning routine shits. They're fucking bullshit of like 3-hour routines that you got to do. And it's like, no, just stick to the basics. Make it so goddamn simple. And they try to like confuse you. Just stick to these 5 things. And I promise you, you will be golden. Your numbers will go up in your business. You will feel way more confident in yourself. It's something that you can sustain because honestly, I've been doing it and I've been sticking to it ever since July 27, 2022. That's when I made a commitment and I made it happen for myself. With my shit, I was fucked up. I didn't know where I was going in life. I had no purpose. I found this, and this allowed me to grow my business to where it is now and to teach others to do the same, to other entrepreneurs that are killing it in the game. And it fucking works. It's the blueprint. This is how you get the shit, and it solidifies your habits. It makes you stronger as an individual and your discipline overall, and it just fucking works. And it works for other guys that are on the team. As soon as they start implementing it, in just a couple of days, they're like, dude, Nick, this shit fucking works. I feel so much better. We closed like 3 sales, like compared to usual for the week. We're up 10%, like over even just like a couple of weeks, and not even. And it's like, bro, it's literally the habit. So it does work. Okay. So if you're like, oh, I don't know, like there's some proof for you, but you have to try it out for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. So definitely do it. That's the non-negotiable daily process. Definitely is something that you can't just say, oh, when I feel like it, it's do or die. That's how you have to be. Like, comes to your business, same thing. When it comes to your health, same thing. When it comes to your kids, it's the same thing. When it comes to your wife, like she's nagging you. Like, what are you going to do about it? Like, you can't just stand there in awkward silence. Like, you have to do something about that. It's non-negotiable. You got to go talk to her. You got to go feed the kids. Like, you do it with other things, so why don't you do it with your health? And I'll leave it at that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely watch my pinned YouTube video on the channel. I break it down how Marvin was able to go from overweight to fit, and he used the non-negotiable daily process for himself with how all this worked, and it works for him. Go sell yourself all my YouTube videos and how everything works. Sign up. It's too fucking easy out here, and I'll see you guys. Peace out.